Hey guys, Basic here. I recently posted a NitroTrax 200cc no item speedrun that I did to YouTube, and received a comment from YOLO Linskin that said, "Is it sometimes faster not to take a boost from a jump? If yes, when?" I'm assuming here that he's talking about tricking off the various glider ramps and boost pads in the game. This is actually a really complex topic, and so I wanted to take some time to explain just what's going on under the hood of a lot of the strategies that are used in a typical Mario Kart 8 Deluxe run. Before I get started, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Pianist15, who is the current world record holder in many of the categories in this game. He put together a guide on speedrun.com, link in the description, that goes over a lot of what I'm going to talk about in this video, and also a lot that I'm not going to talk about in the video, so check it out. Alright, so this video is going to be broken up into 3 parts: when to trick off of orange boost ramps, when to trick off of glider ramps, and cannon glider strats. So starting off with the orange boost ramps, if you watch a run of Toad's Harbor, you'll notice that in the shortcut there's an orange boost pad that we don't trick off of. Instead, we start adrift, build up a mini turbo, and release it as soon as we hit the ground. The primary reason for hitting the ramp this way is that if you try and trick off of it, you'll have too much speed upon landing, and the line that you'll end up taking is really bad. In fact, it's pretty much impossible not to run straight into the wall if you try and trick off the orange ramp. The story is pretty much the same for courses such as Ribbon Road and Sunshine Airport. For ramps that occur prior to long straightaways, such as the one in Wario's Gold Mine and the first ramp in Toad's Harbor, this isn't really an issue, so tricking is generally going to be faster. Next up, glider strats. When you trick off of a glider ramp, what happens is that the game sets your speed at some fixed value before giving you the speed boost that comes from the trick. This means that if you're coming up to a ramp either in the middle of an Ultra Mini Turbo or with one charged up, you'd get slowed down to such an extent that it's actually faster just to keep the boost from the Ultra Mini Turbo instead of tricking off the glider. Note that the time save is generally going to be on the order of hundredths of seconds, so it's not really going to be enough to win you races if you're in Worldwides or Regionals, but it is a free time save, so why not take it? Finally, let's talk about the glider ramp in Sweet Sweet Canyon. Going off this ramp pulls your glider out, at which point you get shot across the air at incredible speeds. The thing is, this top speed doesn't actually get reached until after your glider is fully out, and tricking actually delays this process just a little bit. So even though you do get a speed boost from tricking, the glider gets delayed to such an extent that it's actually not faster to trick off of the ramp here. The best way to take this glider is to actually hop slightly before you get to it. Try and time your hop so that you land somewhere around the middle of the ramp. This will cause your glider to come out much more quickly, and it actually saves about 1/10 of a second each time, which over the course of a full run, especially if you're doing a speed run, is a pretty substantial time save that's more or less for free. There are 4 of these types of glider ramp in the game. We already talked about the one in Sweet Sweet Canyon. The others can be found in Sunshine Airport, Rainbow Road, and Big Blue. There is also one in Yoshi Valley, but the path you have to take to get to it is really slow, so you should never be taking it in the first place. Additionally, the cannon glider in Rainbow Road is actually pretty finicky and kind of hard to hit, so it will take some practice. Alright guys, that about does it for me. If you have any questions or topics you want me to cover, please drop them in the comments, and drop a like on the video if you would be so kind. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.